Hey everyone, so today is Q&A day. I'm glad that you liked my last video. I got a lot of good feedback on it. I'm going to talk again about weight loss, and this time weight loss and calorie restriction. So today's question is, I am 50 kilos overweight. I can't do your high calorie lifestyle because I won't lose any weight. I need to restrict my calories. That's how I lost weight last time. What can I do? Well, what you can do is eat more. I know. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? Counterintuitive. It sounds crazy, I know. But it isn't crazy. What is crazy is the diet industry recommendations. Diet industry is very close to my heart. You know, I've been in the health and fitness industry for over 10 years, been training clients for over 10 years, and I've just about come in contact with every diet fad there is out there. And you know the one thing they have in common? Restrict your calories. Restrict your calories. Restrict your calories. Hands up who is sick of that. I am sick of that. Honestly, that is one of the main reasons I'm on this lifestyle. That's one of the big reasons that I'm on this lifestyle, that I can eat as many calories as I desire. I can feel totally satisfied after every single meal, not wanting oh my God, I want to have ice cream. Oh my God, I want to have chocolate. I want to have lollies, whatever. Never feel that way. And have a healthy weight. Because when you eat this way, your body just finds its natural weight that it's comfortable with, and it sits there like it's doing with me. I mean, I haven't exercised for 3 days, but I don't care. All these diets have in common is restricting calories, and it doesn't work. Okay, it may work initially for people where a person goes on this carbohydrate restrictive diet and they initially lose weight, they jump on the scales and they're like, oh my God, I've lost a couple of kilos. This diet really works. And they're singing its praises. But what they don't realize is when they restrict the carbohydrate intake, they lose water weight. So on the scales, it may say, 3 kilos less, but it's just water. Because for every gram of carbohydrates, you need 3 grams of water to store that carbohydrate. You take away the carbs, then you lose water weight. It just happens. That's just how it works. But is that the weight you want to lose? That hydration out of your body that is meant to be there. Sure, you want to lose fluid that's being held for toxic reasons, but not for carbohydrate reasons. The thing with these low-calorie diets is they teach the body to become a fat storer instead of a fat burner. So next time around when you binge out hardcore, your body starts to hold on to the calories. It starts to hold on, storing fuel in case there is another famine. A famine is when you restrict your calories, because that's what you're saying to your brain. You're saying, oh, whoa, we're in a famine here. You're teaching it to be an efficient fat storer. So you don't want to do that, obviously. How many people out there want to teach their body to store more fat? So before I came on this lifestyle 5 years ago, I was up and down. My weight was always up and down. I was always on the next diet. I was depressed. I was starving myself every couple of days, writing down my calories. Oh my God, I've had too many. I've had over 1,200 calories today. Oh shit, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to make up for it tomorrow and eat less calories and that sort of thing. And then the next day, binging out because I was carbohydrate deficient. My brain was requiring fuel, glucose, to function properly. And that's what happens. You want to binge. And then the next day I'd be writing down oh my God, I just ate 6,000 calories. You starve yourself and then you're going to want to binge every single time. You might be able to use discipline for a small amount of time, but it's going to run out. And your appetite is going to kick in. You're going to have to eat a lot, depending on how long you've been restricting your calories. Say you fast for 30 days. All the people that I know who have fasted have become heavier after the fast. Your brain is smart. It knows it does not want you to die. It wants you to survive. So it stores some calories, it stores some extra fuel that it can utilize later, that the body can draw on just in case. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, but calories in, calories out. That is a diet industry mentality, and if you want to be a lean bean instead of a Ribena berry, then you have to not restrict your calories. You have to eat as much as you care for. So the diet industry has it all wrong, and they know it. They want you to depend on their little diet schemes, their fad potions and pills and lose 10 kilos in 3 days sort of plans. They want you to get suckered in by that, and there's a sucker born every minute. It's the biggest industry in the world. People are fatter than ever, and the answer is not to calorie restrict. So it's about changing the calories that you are eating from high fat, high protein calories to high carbohydrate. You will struggle to find a high carb cooked vegan or a high carb raw vegan who has a weight problem. So a person who is getting over 80% of their calories from carbohydrates a day and 10% from fat and protein. These people are the lean beans of the planet. I mean, it's easy for me to keep my weight down now. I don't have a problem at all. My problem now is keeping the weight on. You know what I mean? I eat so many calories, but they're from the right source. Carbohydrate calories will not make you fat. If you think it will, then you've got to find me an example. I want to see these people. Who are these high carb vegans or raw vegans who have weight problems, who are eating over 80% of their calories from carbohydrates and preferably 90% of their calories from carbohydrates? The beauty of it is you can eat as many carbs as you want. You can go to town on it. And what I'm talking about is fruit if you're a high carb raw vegan, or rice, pasta, like potatoes if you're a high carb cooked vegan. It's about the topping that you're putting on. It's the oily fatty dressing. That is the problem. Okay, it's the fat calories. Fat calories are making people fat. Carbohydrate calories are not making people fat. So if you restrict your calories, you're going to end up binging, for sure. You're going to teach your body to become a fat storer and not a fat burner. You are going to end up fatter, definitely. You're going to end up unhappy. Restrict your carbohydrates, restrict your brain fuel, and you will not be a happy camper. The reason is for weight loss too is you've got to have the energy to want to exercise. On a high carb raw vegan lifestyle, you can't lie around all day and not want to exercise because you've just got so much energy and vitality. You want to burn it, you want to get out there and use it. And that's natural. It's natural to exercise, natural to have fun in the sun. You need that fuel to power your workouts. And you might be thinking, oh no, I don't want to work out. Oh my God, like I just want instant gratification. I don't want to work for it. Think about it. You didn't get here overnight, okay? Did you get as fat as you are overnight? No way. It took time for you to get to where you're at now. So it's going to take time for you to get the weight off, to get fit and healthy. So be patient. The fitter and healthier you get, the more you're going to enjoy exercise and actually look forward to it. Focus on health and fitness, get your running time down, be patient, and know that if you keep eating a high carbohydrate, high calorie, for women, minimum 2,500 calories a day, and men, minimum of 3 or 3,500, if you eat this many calories consistently, your weight is going to come down. It just will. But it'll be gradual. The diet industry teaches us to want everything yesterday, to want the results yesterday. Looking at the scale and going, why haven't I lost 10 kilos this week? That's just bullshit. Like I said it before, it took you a while to get to where you are now. It's going to take you a while to get the weight off. Focus on getting healthier and fitter, and the weight will naturally come down. Keep the calories high. I can't emphasize this enough. I'm living proof that this works. I've lost over 20 kilos. I used to be a little Ribena berry, and now I'm a string bean. If you don't eat enough calories, especially carbohydrate calories, you're going to reach for the coffee or a stimulant of some type like cacao or something like that to get you through the day, because you just simply don't have the energy. If you don't have the energy, then you need stimulation. You need false energy from the coffee. The coffee gives your adrenal glands this jolt, and you're like, whoa, okay, I can get through another few hours. Remember that if you're wanting coffee at any stage through the day, you are not having enough carbohydrate calories. I gave up coffee over maybe 6 years ago now, and alcohol I haven't had since I was 25, so like 7 years. I haven't had for 7 years. And chocolate I haven't had for over 5 years. I don't desire it. I don't want chocolate because I'm eating enough carbohydrates. It's a really amazing thing. I think I might make a video on that. So if you're anything like me, you want to get off the diet merry-go-round. It was doing my head in completely, and I know it's probably doing yours in as well. These new fad diets coming in all the time, and they're always restricting your calories. They're never satisfying. That's why people binge all the time. They're binging on carbohydrates because they're just so starved. You don't have to be starved. You can eat as much as you want and be totally satisfied and lose weight and get fitter and healthier at the same time. It's win-win. As Doug Graham says, winfinity. How can it get any better than that? So hands up who is willing to give this a go, not treat this like another diet, okay? Because this isn't a diet. This isn't some fad diet. This is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle that nature intended you to follow. And you will reap the benefits if you are patient. As you can see, I'm passionate about this subject because it's just Like I said, I've lost over 20 kilos, and I see people struggling all the time, restricting their calories, being depressed, and having the sole focus of weight loss all the time. And it doesn't work. You know, you need to look at health and fitness. You need to be focusing on health and fitness and really being kind to yourself, realizing that if you go on these fad diets and you binge out like crazy, you're not weak or undisciplined. No way, you're just eating the wrong calories and your brain is simply hungry. You're not emotional eating, your brain is just requiring glucose. The trillions of cells in your body are requiring glucose. So that's why you're getting this urge to binge. You're human. You're not undisciplined.
Comfort yourself.